Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a banner review of the brand new Elaine. So, okay, we are back. Someone was at my door. But now we're going to get into the banner review for the brand new Elaine. So this new Elaine, she's not going to save it. She's like a New Year or like a wedding Elaine, I'm pretty sure. It's very revealing from the front, I'm not going to lie. Especially for a character that looks like a child, but, you know, we'll just ignore that net marble. So let's look at her passive first. So her passive at the start of battle applies a buff to all ally fairies that increases critical defense by 60% for 2 turns. And for every buff applied to ally fairies, increase the fairy's damage dealt by 8% up to max 32%. Also at the start of the ally's turn, apply debuff to all enemies that decreases their defense related stats by 20% for 1 turn. And then another part of her passive, and for every debuff applied to the enemy, increase the ally's attack related stats by 5% up to 20% max. Which sounds good, but then you realise that it only works for fairies, and then you think, let's see how many fairies there are in the game. Glocks, I was going to say Droll then for a second, Glocks, Elaine, and King are the 3 fairies that we have in the game. There's no others, so you can only run those 3 and you have to run someone else in the back. Probably end up going to running Festival Zell, because, you know, the stat boost, because she applies debuffs, and then her relic applies debuffs, so on and so forth. Single target skill is single target weak point. I don't know why they just didn't go with AoE weak point. It would have made her much better unit if they went for AoE instead of single target, because she's not the best the way it is. This skill is an attack related stat increase, which isn't too bad. 15% at level 1 for 2 turns isn't that bad. I'm pretty sure it's the same as Blue Easton's. 20% at level 2 and of course 30% level 3. Her ultimate is the same as the normal one, which is, I believe, Release, which is like, it does the same amount of damage per, like, for the amount of debuffs you have, or something along the lines of that. It's a pretty, the ultimate looks cool, but I don't think it's that good unless you have a, like, 6-6. We'll look at her skills. That could have easily been an AoE skill, come on. She's debuff based, and she doesn't actually apply any debuffs by herself. Of course, not including her passive. Her passive does include apply debuffs. Animation's cool. It's cool, like the secondary hit. The animation's very long though. Especially for the secondary hit. Buff skill. It's AoE, which is nice. Once again, not too bad. And now level 3. Now the ultimate. The ultimate is the same as the other one, but it's actually a decent looking ultimate. That ult can, like, it can wipe a team if you have her 6-6. But it's the same with the other Elaine, the blue Elaine, which is the Valentine's Day Elaine, which is actually the better one. But yeah, overall, she seems like a really easy skip. She's a 600 banner. The only good thing about it is that the new LR Liz is on the banner as well, so of course you don't have her. She was on the banner. But this Liz, this new LR Liz, she is a New Year unit. And what that means is that when New Year comes around, she may be given out for free again, or she'll probably end up being on a free banner, because when I pulled her on Global, I got her from a free banner. That was, I think that was like a New Year banner actually, or something along the lines of that. But she has been free in the past, and that means she probably will be free again at some point. So I wouldn't recommend summoning. The banner is absolutely atrocious, barely on. Like, none of these characters are good, like, at all. This Blue Elite, not needed anymore, because if you have this Liz, you don't even need Blue Elite for Nidhogg anymore. So, to be honest, you don't even need it anyway because of what's her face? I forgot what she's called. Margaret, the new Margaret. Let's do a summon here though. Maybe, like we always do. We always do a summon because it's my JP account and I don't really get nothing. Nice. But overall, the banner isn't that good. The character isn't that good. Fairies, unless they start adding more in 4 Nights, which they might start adding more fairies in 4 Nights to the Apocalypse. Then maybe she might be good, but of course they're not going to be doing that till the start of next year, so it's like, I know it's only like 3 months away, or 2.5 months away, but it's still, you know, quite a while, and with there not being many fairies in the game, I was actually looking, you know, it's not, oh sorry, I forgot about Helbram as well, but, you know, it's not, they're not going to be that good. If you have the Valentine's Day King, which is this one, she may not be too bad in the future, but of course, this king, he doesn't really care about fairies. with this other Fest King sort of does, but not really. So it's kind of I wouldn't summon. I would save because the next banner is either a festival or a catastrophe banner. The reason I say it might be a festival because then it would follow the pattern of last year, and it could be a catastrophe banner because recently we have had leaked like one of Easton's like guard. Let's see if I actually have Easton. Of course, I can't just type up Easton because I don't have a Japanese keyboard. I don't speak Japanese anyway. I don't have it, but it is no, I don't. It's the green or red Awakened Easton, which is this one here. It's like that guy there, these two here, and it says like Easton, cut in, whatever thing. So we could be getting Catastrophe Story, which would actually make sense, because last time we got Catastrophe Story was back in March, which is 6 months ago. And let's just say Rag. Rag's actually been nice. We got 2 main Rag banners, which is not too bad. It's definitely better than last year. But, you know, I wouldn't summon, just save. Got a collab maybe in October. You know, it's always worth just saving and waiting to see what we could get. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.